It's week 1 of the National Football League, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Panthers and the Bills, and it comes your way next.
From the home of the Bills since way back in 1973, there's a look at Highmark Stadium just outside of Buffalo, New York. With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Throwing to start the drive, Meredith. And that one too wide and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Up the middle with Brooks here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers. They'll stay on the ground with Brooks. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. Second and 6. Operating from the gun. Meredith, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side is... Throwing to start the drive. Meredith, he'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Carolina. Brock Bowers, 70 yards. And the Panthers have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is... The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That one complete till again. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down. Meredith. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Daquan Jones in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. That'll be a 41-yard punt for... So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. They'll start on the ground with Brooks. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game. Trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Meredith. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's Hardy set to return. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Meredith. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Short throw caught by Bowers. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. This is 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Meredith. That's to Bowers once again. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Brooks.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. On first down, he'll drop to throw. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. On the handoff, this is Brooks. And he'll go down at the 28. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll look to throw now on first down. Got a man. That's Leggett. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Meredith. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Josh Downs from 17 yards out. And the Panthers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Little loft on that touchdown pass and sort of dropped it. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. On the ground, it's Brooks to start the drive. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
They didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Try to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards. First down. A run out of the gun with Brooks. He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
3rd and 3. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That is caught, and he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down. They run out of the gun with Brooks here. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Back to throw. Meredith. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 34. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Looking to throw. Meredith. Open here, Adam Thielen. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Back to throw. Meredith. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Brooks. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll run to Brooks. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Operating from the gun, Meredith. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side is... And a most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds... Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Trailing in the fourth, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Another run with Sanders. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Looking to throw. Meredith. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Gregory Rousseau picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And the fair catch is taken. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. On 3rd down, they go with Brooks. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. And this one is right down the middle, and that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you've... Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's got to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Carolina, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
It's week 2 of the NFL, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Cards and the Panthers on Thursday night.
It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. It's week 2 of this NFL season. Couple of teams feeling good, Greg. Victory in the season opener, and that gives you just great momentum off the schneid to start the season. Now, what's ahead for these guys?
Going into week 1 was always kind of an interesting deal, Mike, and I always felt as a player, you prepare months for week 1, and then you prepare 7.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. That's Jalen Thompson up from his safety spot to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 6. We'll go once more with Brooks. Oh, he coughs up the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Special teams on the field, ready for this punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Here comes Jackson on the return. And it's a good return. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. He's got his man. That's down. 12 yards on that hookup. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Let's go now.
On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. And that'll be a pickup of 3. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's taken it. It's Xavier Leggett. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll look to throw here on first down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Completing this one to Downs. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Throwing now from the gun. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Panthers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you,
they'll come up first and 10 at the 40. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. That's Zaven Collins on the stop. A quick throw on this RPO, and Downs has it. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They go right back to Downs. He's got it again. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
Third and long. He'll look to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Here's the punter now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. Out comes the Arizona. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A throw left side caught by Sanders. They'll try and go up tempo here as they hustle to the line. Pass right side to Downs. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Into space at the 45. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Back to the air one more time. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's into the end zone. Xavier Legette, touchdown, Panthers. His first touchdown of the new campaign. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and took. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get forward for a couple. That's Jalen Thompson up from his safety spot to bring him down. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Raheem Blackshear on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25, right about the 28-yard line. The Panthers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin. By 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Here's a handoff to Brooks. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Damone Clark there to get him down. 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. Over the middle, he's got Legette. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. A run out of the gun with Brooks. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. They'll look to throw. That one taken in right side by Legette.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Here's 1st and 10. On the draw, it's Brooks. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give it up the middle to Brooks. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now this time they'll look to throw. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. On the handoff, this is Brooks. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. The motion man is Sanders. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Carolina.
What separates the really good quarterback?
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. He's got his man. That's Lee Gett.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far that has proven to not be the case.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. A run with Brooks. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll throw out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. That's to the left side. Hauled in by Lee Gett. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Give inside, it's Brooks. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain. He'll drop to throw. A throw there, caught by Lee Gett. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. He's got his tight end, Sanders. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They run out of the gun with Brooks. It's a pickup of 12. It's a Carolina first down. The motion man is Sanders. Another try with Brooks. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. carry now for Brooks. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. The motion man is Sanders. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He pulls it in around 5. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. A tight end in motion now. They'll run with Brooks. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Jonathan Brooks. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
Not much happening there. Just a short game. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. And the Panthers are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. Here's a run. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
And we'll have a rematch of Super Bowl 38.
It's the Patriots and the Panthers.
All that and more coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They face 2nd down and 7. We'll go once more with Brooks. And nothing doing on that run. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. We have an early 3rd down coming up. He's got his tight end, that's Sanders. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. On the ground, they go with Brooks. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. On the ground, it's Brooks. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Tackle made by Nate Landman. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Brooks, and he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From out of the gun, he'll throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Sanders. And he will score. Jatavion Sanders. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
Engine.
The motion man is Sanders. Thrown quickly on the RPO to Bowers. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he's going to get it. 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line. A run out of the gun with Brooks. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys come in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Now they'll set up to throw. That is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kyle Duggar. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. The Patriots out on top and will return to Charlotte in a moment. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. They'll send their tight end left. He'll look to throw. Oh, wide open. There is Bowers. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's a handoff to Brooks. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. They're all set to punt this one away. Strong. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to take over once more. They lead by... Back to throw here to begin the drive. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. A fair catch here. Called for. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Pass right side to Downs. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Now, a loose football. One of the Patriots has it. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Throwing now from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. They'll look to throw yet again. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency.
Oh, a loose football. And this is taken in by the defense. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Give it up the middle to Brooks. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. 3rd and long. Back to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
And he looks up and he's taken down. Here's 1st and 10. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Jawan Bentley there on the tackle. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
2nd down and 8. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down in bounds. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And he cannot get the throw off. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a 3rd consecutive time.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
This returnable from inside his own 40. Oh, how about that? A run with Brooks. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. He'll look underneath here for Brooks. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. They'll try it now with Brooks. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. That one into the hands of Downs.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
I think the defense came in confident that they'd be able to get after the quarterback, right, Mike? When we met with them this week, they felt like they had a really good plan, some exotic looks, some different pressure packages, and it's worked to perfection. I'm not sure they thought they'd be 1 sack away.
And now the referee. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look. And indeed, this call will be overturned. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. So it's a road win here for the Patriots.